The well was older than memory, older than empires dug in the days of shepherds and promises. It stood near Sychar in the region of Samaria, a land Jews often skirted like a rumor best avoided. But Jesus Christ did not travel by the map of prejudice. Weary from the road, he sat where patriarchs once walked. His disciples had gone to buy bread, leaving him alone with heat, history, and a horizon shimmering with divine appointment. Then she came, a woman drawing water at noon, the hour when others stayed indoors. Noon is an odd time for gathering water unless one prefers solitude over whispers. Her life had been a chain of broken covenants, 5 husbands behind her and a 6th man who offered companionship without promise. She carried more than a jar. "Will you give me a drink?" Jesus asked. It was a simple request, yet it shattered centuries. A Jewish man speaking to a Samaritan woman? Tradition stiffened. She answered with a raised brow sharpened by experience. "How can you ask me? How can you cross my borders? How can you step into my story?" "If you knew the gift of God," he replied, "you would have asked him, and he would have given you living water." Living water. Not the still kind pulled up by rope and bucket, but the kind that moves, that sings, that refuses stagnation. She glanced at the well, deep and ancient. "Sir, you have nothing to draw with." Wit met wisdom at the well's edge. "Everyone who drinks this water will thirst again," he said gently. "But whoever drinks the water I give will never thirst." He was not dismissing the well, he was revealing himself. For thirst is not merely of the throat, it is of the soul, longing for worth, for truth, for unbroken love. Then with prophetic clarity he unfolded her hidden chapters, not to shame but to show he saw her fully and stayed. She perceived a prophet. The conversation turned to worship, to mountains and temples, to ancient disputes between Jerusalem and Mount Gerizim. "The hour is coming," he declared, "when true worshipers will worship in spirit and truth. Not geography but reality, not rivalry but relationship." "I know Messiah is coming," she said, half hope, half habit. "I am he." No thunder rolled. No choir burst forth. Just a tired traveler at a well revealing eternity in ordinary daylight. She left her water jar, left it, as though the lesser thirst no longer ruled her steps. She ran to the village she once avoided and became its herald. "Come, see a man who told me everything I ever did." And they came. For when truth meets grace, curiosity follows. Many believed first because of her testimony, and more because they heard him themselves. "We know this man is the savior of the world," they said. World, not merely one tribe. Thus at an ancient well, barriers fell like cracked jars. A woman found her voice, a village found its Messiah, and living water began to flow, quietly, powerfully, through the most unlikely channels.